It's time on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in the between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Goldschmidt and Votto ready to slug it out next on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Ground ball left side, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. From the belt, the pitch takes a knee-high fastball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground up the middle. A step on the bag for one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. From the stretch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Line towards center field. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Hurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, Jake Lamb is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. In to score the runner from third. Lamb is on his way home. Throw won't get him.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Patrick Corbin gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Reds are off to Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, you realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
In is Joey Votto now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Now a fastball is foul tipped, but held onto behind the plate, and he becomes a strikeout victim as there are 2 away now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Up top, it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Showings now. His career line against DeSclafani, he's gone 2 for 8.
Chris Owings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. Suarez comes up with it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking at Eugenio Suarez. This guy came up as a shortstop, moved to third, so now he's got all those in his bag of tricks. He can play both spots. But the thing that's interesting about him, he's become quite a hitter. Most people thought he was just going to be all glove and no offense. Now we got a complete player.
Coming to the plate now, Oscar Hernandez. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cue shot here out towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's safe.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
Into the box, Patrick Corbin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Arizona's on top, 2-1. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin, 2 for 10. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another 2-2 offering, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. One out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here he comes on 2-0. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollard. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Scott Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now. Zach Walters would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Hernandez has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail it here 2-1. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on MLB Network. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And it gives the Diamondbacks a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, David Peralta. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Base is empty here with nobody out. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Inside, 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Duvall has it in his sights. 1 out. So with 1 gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. Jake Lamb standing in now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jeremy Hazelbaker. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Zach Walters. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Zach Walters.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. chopped foul wide of first. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Anthony DeSclafani, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And they start him out away with a called strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
A little bouncer. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retiring 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look out, there goes Hamilton. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. One and one, here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Matt, this looks like it's going to be some kind of offense. That's the 9th hit between the 2 teams with that single right there. Man, are we watching an offensive outburst in just 3 innings so far.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Looking in to try it again. Ketel Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Walters ranging into the outfield, makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Chris Owings now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through the slider there. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. Out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Walters. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Anthony DeSclafani is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little two-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Hamilton.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Randall Delgado answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in. Don't pitch to him anymore.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But a little unlucky there, as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. All even now at 4 apiece. At the plate, Randall Delgado. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Got him. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. A.J. Pollock is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder David.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. In is Joey Votto now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. 4 for 12.
Joey Votto.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A high fastball is in there.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Pitch on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Lamb is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder Adam Duvall.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Good change up that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Ready for another shot now. Devin Mesoraco. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Hazelbaker is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 1 for 4.
Ball 1, no
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back on it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Reds leave 1. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he pops it up back behind second base. Walters is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Cody Reed comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
Yeah, they could have left the starter out there a little longer, Matt, but I think this move is all about making the switch hitter batting next have to hit right-handed, which is his weaker side for sure.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman Ketel.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. Chris Owings would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
This one's down to third. To his right, Suarez. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Enrique Burgos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36. Enrique Burgos.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Schebler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Scott Schebler.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now another 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Zach Walters. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
On 1 and 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Tucker Barnhart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1 left for Cincinnati. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Drew Storen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Drew Storen.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Brendan Drury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers and 29 driven in. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. Lifetime against Drew Storen, 0 for 4. And that misses inside, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Chopped weakly to the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. This game's all tied at 4. J.J. Hoover gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
J.J.
Riding in once again, Jose Peraza. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Well, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Back in standing. Joey Votto is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock giving chase. And that retires the side. Reds leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Tony Cingrani is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Standing in, David Peralta. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman number 44.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, third baseman
Jake Lamb standing in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Schebler is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up stolen base number 14 so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Evan Marshall is on to pitch out on half of the 8th.
Number 50.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hazel Baker's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Left fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this is taken outside for ball one. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Ball, one strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard but foul. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Arismendi Alcantara will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with two men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock ranging back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Pedro Cordero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger. Arismendi Alcantara will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Number 30, Arismendi.
Michael Lorenzen will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Michael Lorenzen.
Digging in once again, Ketel Marte. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Chris Owings now. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Yasmani Tomas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
24, Yasmani Tomas.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 11 home runs and 41 RBIs. The 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton on the move. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The pitcher, number 50.
Gregor Blanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Gregor Blanco.
In there, no balls and a strike. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. The 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Now the 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Duvall is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, and we are tied 4-4. Andrew Chafin comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
40, Andrew Chafin.
Chris Iannetta is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 8, Chris Iannetta.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1 pitch. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So striding forward now, Joey Votto. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Grounded to short. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Adam Duvall, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. In there, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. One left for Cincinnati. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
A.J. Pollock.
Now a swing and a fly ball. It's into the second deck, but foul. Just couldn't keep that ball fair. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in now, David Peralta. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball 1.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Diamondbacks down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Mesoraco looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Third baseman, number 7.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Way in front of a great slider that time. 1-2, here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Throwing to second. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Shortstop, Arismendi Alcantara.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's Arismendi Alcantara as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And Tony Renda will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. And he just misses with a curveball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Chris Owings would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hamilton going back. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. Problem with that is 1 right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Chris.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it, and that retires the side. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Diamondbacks lead this one 5-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Fernando Rodney takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Desmond Jennings will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Marte has it, and he's set down, one away.
The batter, number 6.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Jose Arraza.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And here's Jose Peraza. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Swinging a soft liner. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 11 innings in the book. Raisel Iglesias gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Nick Ahmed comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
That's off the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If he was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Alcantara. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
The catcher, number 39.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Number 7, Eugenio
Riding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Rodney gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Reds are down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready once again, David Peralta. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, 1 for 6.
David Peralta.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way.
That's ball
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball. Called strike three, and that's out number one.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jake Lamb. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Renda. And that's the third out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the plate. Tony Renda, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Now batting.
At the plate, Arismendi Alcantara. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Peralta has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Pitcher number 26.
The pitcher, Raisel Iglesias, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy Hamilton. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Hazelbaker. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. The 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Rodney.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Lewis Coleman is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Iannetta. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Liner towards second. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure is on the pitcher right now.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he watches ball one.
You're already down a couple of runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
No strike.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Jake Lamb standing in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Brenda moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Reds.
Second baseman
Jose Peraza is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. None out, runners at first and second. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away.
2-2.
So now 2 men in scoring position. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
The catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Rodney's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fouled straight back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Tony Renda steps into the box as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Fernando Rodney gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 6 runs on 16 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.